Welcome to Famous Bio. In this video you will learn more about Charli D'Amelio biography, early life, career and personal life. Charli Grace D'Amelio, born May 1, 2004, is a dancer and social media personality from the United States. She was born in Norwalk, Connecticut, and competed in dance for nearly 10 years before embarking on her social media career. In late 2019, she began aggressively publishing material on the video-sharing app TikTok, where she began making dance videos to current songs on the platform. She immediately developed a significant following and surpassed Lauren Gray to become the app's most followed creator. D'Amelio made her feature film debut in the 2020 animated picture Star Dog and Turbo Cat, and she will appear in the Hulu docuseries The D'Amelio Show in 2021. She also has a book, a podcast, a nail polish collection, and a cosmetic business. According to Forbes, she is the first person to have 50 million and 100 million TikTok followers, and she was the second highest earning TikTok personality in 2019. She is frequently referred to as TikTok's largest star. Charli D'Amelio early life. D'Amelio was born in Norwalk, Connecticut on May 1, 2004, to Mark D'Amelio, a former Republican Connecticut Senate candidate and company owner, and Heidi D'Amelio, a photographer and former model. He has an older sister, Dixie. Charli began dancing at the age of 3 and was a skilled competition dancer for almost 10 years before joining TikTok. She formerly attended King's School, but began attending classes electronically after her TikTok popularity. She has Italian, Irish, and English ancestors. Charli D'Amelio career. D'Amelio debuted on TikTok in May 2019 with a lip-syncing video with a pal. Her first viral video, a side-by-side video, referred to on the platform as a duet with user Move with Joy, was launched in July 2019. Her material has primarily comprised of videos of her dancing to popular songs on the website since then. In October 2019, she garnered additional recognition for her videos doing the Renegade dance to the K-Camp song, Lottery, and was later attributed with popularizing the dance on social media, as well as being wrongly attributed with developing the dance and being referred to as the CEO of Renegade by TikTok users. Following a New York Times story on dancer Jalaiah Harmon disclosing her as the original originator of the dance, D'Amelio faced internet outcry for failing to mention Harmon, prompting D'Amelio to begin regularly recognizing individuals who develop the dances she performs. In November 2019, she and her sister, Dixie, joined the Hype House, a joint TikTok content house. Former Sony Music executive Barbara Jones signed D'Amelio to her management business, Outshine Talent, in late 2019, and D'Amelio and the rest of her family signed with United Talent Agency in January 2020. Bebe Rexha, a singer, invited D'Amelio to perform with her during her opening act for the Jonas Brothers in November 2019. She started posting on her self-titled YouTube vlog channel the same month. She and other celebrities starred in a Super Bowl advertisement for Sabra Hummus in February 2020. She was invited to Super Bowl 54 to develop a TikTok dance challenge in honor of Jennifer Lopez's halftime performance. She and her sister collaborated with UNICEF for an anti-bullying campaign in March 2020, and she also appeared in the Nickelodeon television show #KidsTogether, the Nickelodeon Town Hall, hosted by Kristen Bell. That same month, D'Amelio collaborated with Procter & Gamble to launch the #Distance Dance Challenge campaign on TikTok, with the purpose of encouraging social separation during the COVID-19 pandemic, which was lauded by Ohio Governor Mike DeWine. She was nominated for a Streamy Award for Social Good campaign for her part in the campaign. She also surpassed American social media star Lauren Gray to become the most followed TikTok user, as well as the first TikTok user to reach 50 million followers. In April 2020, D'Amelio performed among the original cast of High School Musical in the ABC television special The Disney Family Sing-Along, singing "We're All in This Together" from the 2006 musical picture. In May 2020, she and her sister announced a podcast partnership with Ramble Podcast Network, and both were featured in the LeBron James-hosted television program Graduate Together. America honors the high school class of 2020. She also left the Hype House that month. D'Amelio made her feature film debut as Tinker in the June 2020 release of the 2019 animated children's film Star Dog and Turbo Cat in the United States. In July 2020, she and her sister were named the faces of Hollister's Gene Lab campaign, and she also created a TikTok dance to promote the campaign. That same month, she was named an ambassador for the braces company Invisalign, and she and her sister collaborated with Morphe Cosmetics to produce Morphe 2, a cosmetic line. In August 2020, Charli and Dixie will release a nail polish collection named Coastal Craze in collaboration with Erosa Beauty. It was confirmed in a July 2020 interview with Dixie that Industrial Media was producing a reality show about the D'Amelio family. According to a Forbes report released in August 2020, D'Amelio made $4 million in the previous year from her multiple sponsorship deals and goods, making her the second highest earning TikTok celebrity behind Addison Rae. In September 2020, Dunkin' Donuts will release The Charli, a limited-time menu drink devoted to D'Amelio and based on her go-to order. D'Amelio and her sister also created limited-edition fleece sweaters for Hollister, which will be available in September 2020. Later that month, in the middle of a probable TikTok ban in the United States, she joined Triller, a competitor platform to TikTok. She also appeared in Jennifer Lopez and Maluma's music video for their tracks, Party Plus Lonely, and devised a dance challenge for the song, the #Party Challenge, as part of a fundraising effort with Lopez and Yoplait. D'Amelio set a Guinness World Record in 2021 for having the most TikTok followers in the same month. In October 2020, D'Amelio appeared in the music video for Bebe Rexha's single, Baby I'm Jealous. Later same month, she was nominated for 3 categories, including Creator of the Year, at the 10th Streamy Awards, and shortly after its introduction, she joined with mobile banking provider Step for a promotional campaign, becoming an investor in the service a month later. D'Amelio became the first person on TikTok to reach 100 million followers in November 2020. At the 46th People's Choice Awards, she was nominated for Social Star. D'Amelio's debut book, Essentially Charli: The Ultimate Guide to Keeping It Real, will be released in December 2020. She also appeared in an episode of the Facebook Messenger series Here for It with Avani Gregg and won the Breakout Creator Award at the 10th Streamy Awards. In April 2021, she appeared in the music video for Lil Huddy's song, America's Sweetheart. D'Amelio and her sister co-created and became the face of Hollister's social tourist fashion line in May 2021, and collaborated with Simmons Bedding Company to design and release the Charli and Dixie X Simmons mattress. In 2021, D'Amelio will co-star in the Hulu docuseries The D'Amelio Show with her family and in the Snap Originals reality series Charli vs. Dixie with her sister. Charli D'Amelio personal life. In January 2020, D'Amelio began dating fellow TikTok star and Hype House co-founder Chase Hudson publicly. She and Hudson announced their breakup in April of that year. D'Amelio has admitted to having an eating disorder. She has also spoken up about her encounters with body shaming. Some of the most cruel remarks that I read about myself online are about my body shape, my body type, which hits close to home since I struggled a lot with body image, body dysmorphia, and unhealthy eating habits, she said in a UNICEF anti-bullying campaign. She has expressed apprehension over her meteoric climb to fame. I consider myself a typical adolescent that a lot of people watch, for some reason. It doesn't make sense in my head, but I'm working on understanding it, she said in an interview with Variety. Charli D'Amelio activism and philanthropy. D'Amelio has openly expressed support for the Black Lives Matter movement and, during the George Floyd protests, produced a TikTok video condemning Floyd's death. Following her November 2019 meet and greet, she and her family donated the proceeds from ticket sales to a special needs benefit. She donated $50,000 to Norwalk Hospital in her hometown of Norwalk, Connecticut, in April 2020, to help procure vital supplies for the hospital's personnel in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. As part of Giving Tuesday in December 2020, she teamed with TikTok to donate $100,000 to the American Dance Movement, an organization that helps give access to dance education in the United States. Charli D'Amelio public image. D'Amelio has been dubbed TikTok's biggest star by the media on numerous occasions. The New York Times' Taylor Lorenz dubbed D'Amelio the reigning queen of TikTok. The Face's Trey Taylor dubbed her and her sister Dixie the CEOs of TikTok. Travis M. Andrews referred to her as TikTok's unchallenged monarch in an article for The Washington Post. The New Yorker's Cassidy George dubbed her the face of TikTok. Much of her attraction has been ascribed to the fact that her content is perceived as relatable and honest. Mark Fadul, an artificial intelligence researcher at the University of California, Berkeley, attributed her celebrity to her status as a median user and a safe recommendation choice that can drive engagement across the board. According to Mel Magazine's Joseph Longo, she was one of the first divisive people on the video app, the personification of the odd, precarious, and unpredictable new world of Gen Z online stardom, and that social media users lambasted her as basic, cringeworthy, and overhyped. Rachel Monroe of The Atlantic stated about D'Amelio's early success: Charli's fame rose reflexively as her follower count increased. Essentially, she became a meme for other TikTokers to react to. There was a flurry of, "I don't understand why Charli is so popular" posts, followed by backlash to backlash videos with the hashtags #TeamCharli and #unproblematicqueen. Carino Chocano described her as the face of straight TikTok, a colloquialism used to define the mainstream element of TikTok, with straight referring to the fact that many of the users who make up straight TikTok are heterosexual. In 2020, she was named to both the Forbes 30 Under 30 and Fortune's 40 Under 40 lists, making her the youngest individual to appear on Fortune's list. D'Amelio was ranked 9th on List's annual Power Dresses list in 2020, which ranks the most important public people in fashion based on the company's search, sales, and social media metrics. D'Amelio was also ranked 2nd on the company's collaborative Next 20 list with Highsnobiety, which ranks the most prominent, breakout cultural pioneers in fashion based on search data and sales. She was named to the Time 100 Next list, an extension of the Time 100 list, and to Teen Vogue's Young Hollywood class of 2021 in 2021. Other TikTok users, such as Lisa Beverly and Ellie Zeiler, rose to prominence due to their likeness to D'Amelio. D'Amelio faced backlash in December 2020 after it was revealed that she and a number of other social media personalities, including Hudson, had been vacationing at Atlantis Paradise Island in the Bahamas during the COVID-19 pandemic, while cases in her and her family's hometown of Los Angeles spiked. shortly after publicly suggesting that staying home during the pandemic was considerable. During this time, D'Amelio was accused of buying her TikTok followers through an unknown provider because some of her followers' following lists did not include her. Dinner with the D'Amelios. After the debut episode of the D'Amelio family's Dinner with the D'Amelios series, in which the family and American Online star James Charles have a paella dinner made by personal chef Aaron May, was broadcast to their family YouTube channel in November 2020, D'Amelio and her sister experienced anger. Users on social media accused both Charli and Dixie of being rude to May, with Charli making expressions while describing the meal and then asking for Dino nuggets. She further stated in the video that she wishes she had 100 million followers on the one-year anniversary of earning 1 million, for which users chastised her further. D'Amelio lost almost 1 million TikTok followers in less than a day as a result of the criticism. Days after the video went viral, she addressed the subject in an Instagram live video, saying, "You can hate on me for whatever I've done, but the fact that all of this is happening because of a misunderstanding. I just feel like that's not okay," in reaction to the violent threats she was receiving. In an interview, May defended the sisters, saying, "Those girls are amazing. I adore them. It was all in good humor." Charles also tweeted in their defense, comparing the issue to the one that erupted between him and Tati Westbrook a year ago. The controversy was labeled cruel and unnecessary by Rebecca Jennings of Vox, while Alice Ophelia and Faye Maidment of Dazed blamed it on misogyny.